This time I'm taking you to Scuba Junkie Mabul, where I'm doing my PADI open water, advanced open water, and then we are going to Sipadan for some diving.
Welcome to Mabul Island!
Welcome to Mabul, welcome to Scuba Junkie.
Welcome to Mabul Island in Borneo. I've chosen Scuba Junkie for three main reasons. They're one of the best dive resorts in the entire world. Location. Honestly, I've seen stuff here in the jetty that I've not seen in like really popular diving, slash snorkeling places. And three, it came highly recommended from my really experienced friends, Robbie and Laurie. Thank you guys. Let's start. I will be giving you tips throughout, and whatever's left over, that will be at the end. Let's start. I've had my first full day and I've been so busy I didn't get time to record anything. So here's how things went. This morning I was picked up from the jetty, and then we arrived at the beautiful Mabul Island. As soon as I arrived, I was assigned to my diving instructor. His name is Shannon. I'll introduce you to him tomorrow. He's amazing and he's really patient, which is really important, trust me. So we began right away. We did the paperwork, I did the test, I got only 2 wrong, which I'm really happy about. And then we began with like 10 minutes floating, 200-meter swim, and then equipment guidance. So we went through the whole thing, how to set things up and how to take them off, etc., etc. And then began the reel. He literally threw me in the deep end, like literally. We began with pool 1 and open water 1, and actually got to see a moray eel, tons of fish, and a turtle. Like literally on arrival. This place is absolutely magical. Yeah, and then I came out to get some lunch and check in. Honestly, I thought the resort would be pretty basic, but it's really nice and it's right next to the jetty as well. So amazing. I really love that. So we did pool 2 afterwards, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow morning. The best way to support small travel content creators like me is by subscribing and sharing our videos. Oh, you know what to do.
Hey guys, my name is Shannon. I'm the instructor for Usman over here for his open water course. Today we've got a lot of awesome diving ahead of us. We've got the finishing of the pool skills and these pool sessions. We've got pool session 3, 4, and 5 to finish, and finally open water dive 2. We're going to go find some fish, find some turtles, look for some cool stuff, and hopefully we have a good day.
Yeah. Are we going to get any snakes?
We're going to get some snakes. Yeah, yesterday we had a real close encounter. I'm sure you guys would have seen that already, but that was very, very interesting.
It was a pretty busy morning. We got all the confined pool dives out of the way, 3, 4, 5, and we only have open water dives left now. So about the food here, there's quite a lot of variety. So they have like a lot of vegetarian options, specifically like vegetarian, vegan options as well. I'm gonna finish this and we get back to the open water dive. See you tomorrow morning. Bonjour! Who's gonna be certified today? This guy for sure. So we have open water 3 and open water 4. These 2 dives are for lunch, and then it's fun dive after lunch. Super excited. Let's see what we find. No cameras for the first 2 dives, but I'll show you what happens on the 3rd dive. Let's go!
Awesome guys, so congratulations to Usman. He just finished his open water course. Absolutely awesome. So at the moment, he just got his final certification for his open water course. So unfortunately we don't give certifications, but we do give e-cards, and also we get a free PADI high five as well. There you go. Absolutely free, very prestigious, all right?
I am so happy and so tired at the same time. I had no idea it was gonna be this physically intense. I burnt like 1,382 active calories just today, and that's just diving, nothing else, by the way. So make sure you do build a little bit of stamina, do some physical activity before coming. Don't come lazy. It's not gonna be fun. And how am I gonna celebrate this big achievement, you ask? Well, I'm gonna go get some sleep. Today is all for fun dives. Let's start. For the first dive, we went to the eel garden. This is quite a nice place, but because of the overcast above, the visibility reduced towards the end of the dive. For the second dive, I went to my favorite spot near Mabul Island, Stingray City. This place is really colorful, and yes, I am focusing on the coral today. It is really stunning how many different kinds there are and how much variety there is, and every time you think this one's my favorite, something new pops up and it is really beautiful. For the third dive, we went to a special place. This is called the artificial reef, and it is special because the structures were put in place by the resort nearby. This is an awesome example of rehabilitation. If you want to do something for this as well, stop eating fish and seafood. That's my recommendation. Wow, what an incredible day. Tomorrow we start the advanced open water, but I'm so happy that I chose this one day. And if I hadn't practiced, I wouldn't be so confident about tomorrow. This place is so comfy. I'm gonna take a quick nap. See you in a bit. Oh.
Hey guys, I'm Millie and I'm going to be Usman's instructor for his advanced open water course. Today we're going to be doing 3 dives, one of which tonight is extra special because it's going to be a night dive, which is super exciting and we should see some amazing things. But first we've got some knowledge reviews to do, so when we're ready, let's go.
Let's go. Bonjour! It's another cloudy day in Mabul, but it's an exciting one because I'm getting my advanced open water certification today. So we are going to do 2 dives today. One is a deep dive, I go all the way to 28 meters, and the other one is drift diving. Let's get going. Drum roll! Millie has a huge announcement to make. Go, Millie.
Congratulations on becoming an advanced open water diver.
Thank you very much.
You've completed 5 dives over the past 2 days. You've done amazingly well.
Thank
and
you.
You're ready for tomorrow.
I am super ready for tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It is the day and we are heading to Sipadan. It is 6:30 and I'm at the jetty and we are preparing to go. It takes 45 minutes roughly to get from Mabul to Sipadan, and once we got there, we registered ourselves with the park authorities and then had our briefing for the dive sites before a little chill out time, and now we are ready for diving. Sipadan truly is magical, so please do not bring any plastic with you, do not touch anything underwater, and most importantly, nothing is guaranteed. This is wildlife, remember? In the shallows, we got to see some bumphead parrotfish and barracudas. The barracudas were a little bit far, but the bumphead parrotfish were right there. The current was a little bit strong, but we managed to swim with them, and they are absolutely humongous. I wasn't expecting them to be this big. A fellow diver saw a whale shark the day before, and here's the footage of that, but it's a very rare event here. We also went to the deep blue ocean, which was quite unnerving, I'm gonna be honest, and quite anxiety inducing. Not sure I'll try this again. We are between dives, and here's some useful tips for you for Sipadan. 1. Your digital copy of advanced certification, and secondly, your passport. Make sure you have them on your phone. There's no phone signal here and you won't be able to dive without it. Secondly, if you can, book 2 days for Sipadan. The 1 day, second one is gonna be amazing, hopefully. Third, nothing is promised or nothing is surety, but you obviously get a lot here. And it's not just the stuff you see here, is the size of it that's absolutely brilliant. So make sure to get here on the 5:45 boat, because I did it on my second day. Not only was the sunrise absolutely magical, also I got to see a lot more underwater, and that was a tip by Shannon, so thank you for that, sir. Also, make sure you're as comfortable as possible when you come here. So use the toilet and don't think sexy overland, think comfort underwater. You will be amazed how beautiful this place is. I'm so happy I trained with Scuba Junkie at Mabul because we did deal with some currents, and that made me a lot more comfortable here because there's quite a lot of currents, especially if you come in the morning. Well, time for the second dive. Let's go!
As soon as we got into the water, we saw this huge school of jackfish, and I was honestly thinking, I hope they're still around when we were making our safety stop on the way back. As we descended deeper, we saw a place where we had a ton of sharks hanging out together, and most importantly, this place is like a runway for the turtles. There was one coming and one leaving every minute. I think we saw about 18-19 of them in the total dive of like 40 minutes. The shallower part and the reef was really amazing in dive 2. We saw a ton of coral and a lot of fish, and obviously that comes with a lot of sharks as well. We were waiting for the other group to surface when I saw the school of jackfish and immediately jumped into the water to snorkel with them. They are so beautiful.
Let's go check out the island. By the way, before we go, these are dive masters. Alfie's mine and he is amazing. And the thing that makes him even more amazing is she's Shannon's roommate.
Oh yeah! Alright everyone, welcome to Sipadan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can't wait to see you here.
We are only allowed 2 dives in Sipadan, and for the 3rd dive, we are heading to the island of Kapalai. After Sipadan, I thought Kapalai would be disappointing, but I was really wrong. In the shallows, there's tons of beautiful, colorful fish and coral, a lot of turtles hanging out, and on the deeper part, it is actually great for macro stuff. So we got to see orangutan crabs and a lot of nudibranches. If you like ugly fish, this is a heaven for you. There's a lot of frog and scorpion fish here as well.
How incredibly, crazily, beautifully amazing is Sipadan. Honestly, I'm so gobsmacked, I just don't have the words to describe it. I hope the footage does it justice, which I don't think it does. So as promised, here are my tips for this entire thing. Number 1, dive computers. I've been using my Apple Watch. I'm a little disappointed that I have to buy another app subscription for Oceanic Plus to turn it into a dive computer considering the price, but quality-wise, it's been pretty good. Make sure to bring your underwater camera and also a casing for it. Also bring yourself a dry bag, and also you need to correct the footage for colors, so you can use Aqua Color Fix app. If you use a full swimsuit, I would highly recommend it. It reduces the scratches, which is very, very easy. I would even recommend wearing gloves and socks. Drink plenty of water, like a lot of water, because if you're dehydrated, it will cause you a lot of problems, especially if you're diving deep. If you're a guy and you have a beard or a mustache, make sure to bring some Vaseline so you can add a little bit here to create that seal with your mask to avoid water seeping in. Lastly, and most importantly, make sure to book everything well in advance. Sipadan has limited permits, so a lot of resorts will not let you just go in. They will ask you to book a certain number of dives and certain number of nights before they let you go to Sipadan. Book and plan well in advance. I am going to go explore the rest of beautiful Borneo. Click on the link above and meet me here. And if you don't do that, this is what you will miss.